Greetings, citizens of Tetris. We are back. Who's we? Yeah, Van Dweller. We're more than one person now, apparently. Anyway, Classic Tetris Monthly DAS Masters, August 2025. Your old pal is back to do some more of that. What we've got for you right now is one single solitary match that we have to do at a weird time because time zones and all that. It's going to be round one out of the Teal bracket. And that is it. The winner of this is eventually going to play Wallband. We don't know when. Could be tomorrow. Or it might not be. Not sure. But it's going to be Torsza from Thailand and Dillan from America Land. So that is what we're going to do. Just give you a look at where we're at in this tournament. We do have a few of our spots in the top 16 filled. AV Geek is in to play Merker. Blue Scooty's in to play Peak. Tugi's in to play Leo. Scotto will play Doug. So half of our spots have been filled. And this match will get us a little bit closer to that. So that is good. Make sure you're sticking around, not sticking around, but hanging around. Tomorrow, I will not be here, but my understudy, Zempro, will be taking on one or two DAS Masters matches, as well as a Futures finale for Stupid Tetris Monthly. So make sure you're around tomorrow to support Zempro. And yeah, should be fun to do. Okay, so that's that. Let us take a look at our rules. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but players, remember that this is a DAS tournament, so do heed the spirit of DAS. Press and hold is the play style. Slow tapping the entire tournament is not DAS. DAS is DAS. Okay? That is what DAS is. Level 18 starts all the way through. Same piece sets will be used, re-rolled in between each game of the match. Hertz and input display. Make sure those are turned on your Tetris Gym tournament cartridge. Don't pause if you run into technical issues. Just keep playing. Assume your game will count and then wait for further instructions. I might tell you to start over. I might tell you to keep playing, but just keep playing until you hear otherwise, okay? All right. The winner. It's past my bedtime. I am so sorry. I normally am going to bed at 10:30 now, and I should be sleeping, but I'm not. Let's take the winner of this tournament gets absolutely something, and so do some other people as well. They get a share in a prize pool, which stands right now at $70.11. We get to our $1,000 top 8 incentive. We'll pay the top 8, and that's the incentive. So, yeah, we would love to get to that. It's great to fill this prize pool up. And remember, the prize pool is funded 100% by you, the fans, right? No sponsors, no Clinton Foundation, none of that. No, we have no benefactors. It's just fans. That's it. So use the Matcherino command while you're watching live. That'll bring up some links. One that says DAS or DM. That is the correct link. Click on that to be taken to the landing page for this tournament with our prize pool partner, Matcherino. Top right-hand corner is where you log in. You can log in with your existing Twitch or YouTube account, and that is fun. Then you'll see a mustard-colored button that says Contribute, and you can click on that. We also have some contribution codes that are free, and those are still there. So if you want to get some of those done, that would help. It's like 25 cents every time someone clicks those, and there's a limit of 50 different accounts can do that. So please head on over and do that. That's how to support the players, support the channel. You can do something. You can do a lot of things. One thing you can do is go to patreon.com/monthlytetris, make an ongoing pledge of support on a monthly or annual basis. And we had some people do that overnight as well, which I haven't had a chance to add to this slide, but I will, and thank you. And everybody on this screen also is helping to make all this stuff possible. So if you love Classic Tetris Monthly, then, you know, support the things you like to make sure that they keep going. It's in your interest, right? Win-win. You contribute, I keep doing it. What's more win-win than that? All right. Other ways you can support us, use the support command. You can also, on YouTube, you can watch. You can contribute via, what is it called? Oh, super chats, super stickers, super thanks, super this, super that. All kinds of super things you can do. You can become a channel member. You can also gift a channel membership, and you can also gift multiple channel memberships. These are things that you can do on YouTube. On Twitch, you got bits, you got subs. You can gift a sub. You can use an Amazon Prime, Twitch Prime Gaming sub. That is the thing you can do as well. Thanks to everybody who is keeping this channel going. Okay, that's enough. We should get into the match. Let me go ahead and refresh all this stuff. Get the games going. Das Masters 23 and 26. I do not have a headshot for Torsza, so you're just gonna... We just have a head. Torsza is one of these people that all they can do is show like a head. So that's good. So we're just gonna see a floating head. For Torsza. Because that's all they can do. And that's okay. You know? We're not judging. Are we judging? We're not. Dillan, though, gives us the full Dillan. We get the full... That's good. What is that stencil? That's a good question. Oh, my God. Torsza. Oh, my God. Torsza. Stencil. All right, hold on. I'll fix. Let me fix. Don't you fix. I will fix. Holy moly. The Matcherino is not working. Okay. Oh, crap. That sucks. All right. Well, let me do it without... First of all, let me get this where we need to get it. You just made your first dono, says Pretty Boy Killer. Well, I will check it out in a moment. Appreciate that. Anyway, sorry. I got like 7 things I'm doing right now. And I didn't know that I'd be half asleep and fixing stencils, but I should have figured. All right, go right up to that little highlighted line, leave a little in, go up to this highlighted line, leave a little in, then expand, snap to the top and bottom. Okay, so now, okay, he's playing. Will feel good. And then I think we gotta bring this in again. And then just go. There you go. Not bad. And then we'll see what we can get. We're gonna have to get a fake body for Torsza, I think. Torsza, we're gonna get a fake body for you at some point. Not today, but all right. What's up, Ravioli? Use a T-piece? You think I should use a T-piece? That's smart. Maybe we will. Oh, it's working now? Oh, nice. All right, players, that music means I am about to feed you some pieces, so... see if it works. Oh my God, it worked. The opening music lasts 11 minutes approximately, and then it kicks into the original CTM music, and that is when I will drop pieces. That is what we're gonna do going forward. What's up? Tetris time. All right, Torsza's got a green shirt on, so I should find a torso online with a green shirt. All right, I'll find it later. We'll just get it done. Use Dillan's torso? Oh, that's true. You've got a good point there, Zempro. Dillan says this is going to be the best DAS match of all time. I don't disagree. I don't disagree. All right, players, it looks like it is time. 2A3 CCO, 2A3 CCO. Let's go ahead and get these two wonderful players started playing CTM DAS Masters Teal bracket August 2025 in 3, 2, 1 Tetris. I blame Zempro, really. I had this it was set up so perfectly. We had our Masters bracket earlier. It was going to end at 11 p.m. my time, and I'm like, all right, and at least I'll get into bed by midnight. I don't know what's happening on Torsza's screen here, but okay. He's getting it figured out. Yeah, that was odd. I should use AI to fill in the rest. Well, on the left side of your screen, it is the wonderful Torsza. Torsza qualified into this tournament with a 969,000 average of his best 2 DAS games played in a 1-hour qualifying period. Torsza is from Thailand and was pretty active in the classic Tetris scene in 2020, 2021, into 2022. Started to kind of not play too much, really only had one match played in the entire year of 2024. That was like a lower tier DAS Masters back when we were doing that, and has now come back in a few DAS Masters in 2025, and this is, I believe, his 3rd appearance in the top level of DAS Masters. Played in Classic Tetris Gauntlet, Tetris Friendlies, Classic Tetris Brawl, Classic Tetris League, all that kind of stuff. Won a future circuit back in January of 2022 as well. And I don't know, it seems like we've got Torsza back. It's kind of funny. His name's Torsza and he doesn't have a torso. Like, I don't know. No torso for Torsza. I don't know. There's a joke there somewhere, and it's probably not even a funny one. But there it is. Torsza is here. On the right side of your screen, it is Dillan. Dillan has a reputation as kind of one of the premier hyper tappers. It kind of never transitioned over to rolling. One of the few players with a 1.4 as a hyper tapper. Dillan's got an overall PB of 1.40 million and qualified into this tournament with a 945 into seed number 26. All right, so it looks like Torsza has fixed his stack. 168 for him, 179 for Dillan. Dillan has made what? I think this is Dillan's 2nd DAS Masters appearance overall. He's won a Challenger circuit back in December of 2022. 3 times CTWC gold bracket player, finishing in the top 16 2 times as a hyper tapper in 2022 and 2024. Gives you a sense of what you're dealing with. Dillan's also played in Mega Masters 3 times the previous 3 years, and 6 times in the Masters event when it was a 16-player tournament, finishing in the semifinals 1 time. back in March of 2022. Dillan also made it in July into the top 4 of Stupid Tetris Monthly No Next Box. That all resolved last night. Made it into the top 8 of our Tap Masters tournament. And ended up running into Joseph Saley in the top 8. And Joseph is still active in that tournament. We're just like 4 matches away from resolving our Tap Masters tournament. So we're going to do that again eventually. 310 for Torsza, 302 for Dillan. You know, I was even contemplating today, like, what if we did Das Masters and Tap Masters like alternating every other month? I was just contemplating it. I'm not saying I'm doing it, but I'm like, would that even be good? Would it be good to do tap every other month? That's too much. That's too much tapping. So I'm not going to do that. 373 for Dillan, 356 for Torsza. But like, that is something we could do. It would make a lot of sense. Hana says not enough tapping. But it makes sense, you know? Regular masters, like more or less every month, except for when I have mold in my apartment. And then a Das Masters or a Tap Masters every other month. You think every third month? Oh, it's round 1. Yeah, you're right. Thanks. Anyway, 391 for Torsza, 385 for Dillan. And yeah, definitely hang around CTM land tomorrow. I know a lot of you will be watching the Houston Regional. 424 for Torsza into 19, about 414 for Dillan into 19. A lot of you will be watching the Houston Space City Regional, but make sure to multi-Twitch or whatever, hang out. You're going to have Zempro doing Das Masters, 1 or 2 matches. And also doing a Stupid Tetris Monthly Futures semifinal. This is the first you're hearing of this? Oh my God. Don't do that to me, Zempro. I can't handle it. It's very late and I can't handle it. I'm very fragile. 482 for Dillan. Torsza on 22 at 482. Zempro, did you take a look at that scene, make sure it works, and you're comfortable that you have a stream key that works? Because I'm not going to be around to help you if your stream key doesn't work. $502 for Dillan. Oh, Torsza gets a long bar over for a Tetris. You did community wrap up a couple months ago. Okay, you might want to just check, because sometimes those stream keys go a little funky. You'll call Tyler and get his. I can just resend you a stream key, I think. Maybe I should just do that. So yeah, not exactly sure. Yeah, that 13 hertz. Probably shouldn't be seeing too much of that, even in an emergency, but I don't know if it was all the way 4 or 5 tapped. Thanks, Lori. Yeah, Lori, how is that parrot doing? Lori's got a parrot. I think it. I don't know if she was 100% serious naming it after me, but there might be a parrot named after me, guys, in Canada. It's fairly close, yeah. 34,000 points separating these two players. And a bit of a overall kind of a suffer pace on both sides. We're about to hit level 28. Dillan now just getting a 600,000. Torsza Oh, there's a Tetris Dillan, 642, 567 for Torsza. I don't know what Torsza's going to do from here. And that is going to be a top out for Torsza. Dillan is good in game number 1. You straight cheated with that 13 hertz. Yeah, please don't do it. Like, I know it's, it sounds like it's cute and whatever. Just try to refrain from doing that. Okay? I don't want to be put in a situation where I have to disqualify somebody. Okay? So just don't do it. We might have to have you turn on DAS mode, honestly. If that's going to keep happening, I reserve the right to make people put on DAS mode, but we'll do it one more time without you having to do it. E64931, because I think you might have even tapped a 10 hertz tap as well. So. E64931, E64931. I'm not staying up past my bedtime just to have 13 hertz, okay? That's for sure. You believe in the torso. All right, the torso. E64931. All right, as soon as you're ready, hit the ready, and we can start. All right, looks like both players are ready. Get them started while I have a chance. 3-2-1 Tetris, game number 2. LOZ Card fan said, yeah, I was just about to say, Van Dweller, I would hope there are ways to detect someone who rolls or taps to cheat in a DAS match. Good to see there are fail-safes. Yeah, I mean, we got the hertz display. We're being a little generous here in allowing a player to play who cannot put their hands on stream. So we would expect that player would be playing it even closer to the vests, since we are making a bit of an exception to get that player to play in the tournament. We're trying to be nice. All right, we are underway here in game number 2. 48,000 for Dillan. I mean, guys, there's $70.86 on the line here, Speaking of which, use the Matcherino command if you're watching live on Twitch or on YouTube, and you can bring up the links to contribute to the prize pool. There you go, Zempro, 25 cents. All right, 147 for Dillan, 88,000 for Torsza. That 70 turns into 1,000 quite often. Yeah, pretty much. I think we pretty much, we nearly always hit our goals, which is insane. But we can't always count on doing that. I know, we have some people that come to the rescue and they're able to be, very, very generous. But realistically, it's not always going to be the case, right? You cannot count on that. That's why I love for people to come in, and just be like, all right, here's my monthly, 5 or 10. And if a lot of people were doing that, we'd be fine. So we'll see. I mean, we'll continue to do tournaments as long as they're funded. But, if they aren't funded, then obviously we're not going to, just keep running them out there, right? So We'll see how it goes. There are 9 Matcherino codes left. Thank you, Zempro. There's too many tournaments right now. I know. There are. I mean, we only do 3 or 2 or whatever. It's really everybody else that's a problem. Like, you all just need to, everybody else needs to just stop and let us do everything. That's it. Too many. Well, it's too many. What it is, it's too many without sponsors, right? That's what it is. Like, there's so many. There's a diehard group of people for whom this thing is like their primary thing and almost like their main social life and all that. But it's not enough where like sponsors care too much, right? And that is, that's kind of the tough part. And there's just no other way. I mean, how else do you keep it going, right? Except sponsors, or it's either sponsors or fans, right? Tapmaster should be sponsored by Red Bull. No thanks. Zempro says, no, don't do the Matcherino codes. I need something to talk about tomorrow. That's a very interesting topic. You could probably get sponsors if you went back to set dates for longer streams rather than flexible scheduling. Yeah, I know. And I guess my downfall is that I want to be maximally flexible for the players, because I want the best players to be able to play as often as possible, Oh, Dillan got a miss with that J piece. Madelsberger, are you serious? What the heck? Coming in hot. Oh my God, Dillan with the top out. 394, and Torsza, who has been very good this game, takes game number 1. So Dillan got a top. Torsza takes it. Madelsberger, thank you so very much for that $100 into the prize pool. It gets us up to $171.61. Really, really appreciate that. So generous. And, hopefully it's because you want to keep seeing these events. And not just because I'm crying. Okay. Torsza, you are good. You may top out. I don't think you're going for a PB. The return of one-day masters, I would consider it. I may have to consider it, honestly. No cap. All right, new pieces are coming. 62A039. I don't know that I'll ever... You're not trying to cheat, you promise. I know you aren't. I know you weren't. But yeah, I don't know. I may have to end up doing something else with my full-time hours, in which case I'd probably want to go back to those, like, remember those split brackets we used to do? Like Kibby and Vandy? We'll have to find a new Kibby. 62A039. 62A039. Tyler? You think Tyler? Maybe. I like Tyler. And Tyler is good. But sometimes Tyler... Anyway, let's get him started. What was once the best of 5? What is it? What was once the best of 5 is now a best of 3. Torsza and Dillan, 3-2-1 Tetris. They are tied at a game apiece. Let's see. Sometimes Tyler. Let me try to end that sentence. What am I trying to say? Tyler has a lot of talent and ability, but he can be a little unfocused. Now, can't we all? Okay, that's why we're playing Tetris, but sometimes I just want, you know, I want like 20% more professionalism. You know what I'm saying? That's all. I removed the genuine compliment, right? You know, just for a little bit. It'll go back on. Don't worry, Henry. Should I put the scary deep voice countdown back on? 117 for Torsza, 136 for Dillan. All right, here's Tetris, Torsza. One line apart. Early on, 21,000 points apart. That's one Tetris. Floating Mino. Did I miss the floating Mino? Very distracted by the chat right now. And you guys could probably get me to say a lot of cringy things because my filters. I've actually habituated myself to going to bed at 10:30 and being asleep by like 11:30, which is an amazing accomplishment in my life. It's something I've never been able to do. But now I'm completely useless, you know, after 11. So all my defenses are down. So you should ask me questions with all kinds of, you know, potentially controversial answers, right? Ask me my real opinion about people and all that. All right, don't do it. I'm not going to answer. 218 for Torsza, 239 for Dillan. There's a Tetris Torsza, 242. There's another one. They're basically tied. I mean, yeah, they are tied. Same line, same score. How do I really feel about the Vits? The Vits is very exciting. It's a very exciting play. I love it. What's up, Chen? How do you really feel about puppies and kittens? How do I feel about puppies and kittens? I mean, puppies way better than kittens. Like, puppies smell awesome. Like, there's no better smell than like a puppy. Yeah, and they're just very, very cute. Kittens are great, but puppies are way better. 3 and Tyler's the one that needs to be more professional. I'm talking about how puppies smell. 363 for Torsza, 380 for Dillan. No, Madelsberg, you've got that right. Jade Hart says, can confirm, got a new puppy this week. Oh, good. Love to hear it. Sorry, I'm a dog guy. I mean, we have cats because they're Sue's cats, but you know, I've had my own cat as well in the past. I had a cat when I lived in Madison named Ellie, and Ellie the cat was a jerk. She was a mean cat and kind of put me off cats. I gave cats a try. She was a mean old cat. Tetris for Dillan, 457, 440 for Torsza. But I've always loved dogs anyway, but I don't know that I'll be getting one anytime soon. First off, I live in an apartment, and I don't know. I don't mean to offend you if you're a person with a dog in an apartment, but 488 for Dillan, 470 for Torsza. It's just, it seems to me not the ideal place for a dog. I mean, there are indoor dogs and it's fine and whatever, and if you've got a way to let them out easily. But I just don't. I just don't feel comfortable having a dog in an apartment. Size of the dog. Yeah, I know. I know. There's. I can't, it's hard to make a absolute statement about it. $496 for Torsza. He's 3 lines away from that level 19 transitions. Long bar goes in. $522 for him. Dillan. Tetris is in at $581. So good transition for Dillan with the... Oh, yikes. Oh, no. Top out for Dillan at $582. Torsza with a chase down of $583. That is the target. So less than a Tetris away. Torsza with a Spire fighting it down. And yeah, just taking the easy triples, no risk. Yeah, I mean, you know, he could obviously be setting up here, but is not doing it. Knows the situation. And there it is. Okay, Torsza is good in game number 3 and goes up 2-1 over Dillan. Anyway, I love Tyler. I would happily split with Tyler. On a one-day bracket. Oh my God. Guys, I am so... I am dying right now. I am... Like, it's just crazy. You guys don't understand. I am a person that historically has stayed up till like 5:30 in the morning, all the time, falling asleep. I mean, when I was playing poker full time, like I would stay up till 8 in the morning, go to sleep, wake up at like 3 in the afternoon. Like, that's a mess. But now I finally got myself back to a regular human sleep schedule, and I feel horrible right now at 12:30 in the morning. All right, looks like both players are ready. F707C1. Game number 4, Torsza 2, Dillan 1, and 3-2-1 Tetris. I'm such a baby, but it was effort. Like, I made a goal for myself to have a normal bedtime, and maybe I shouldn't. Oh, and of course we're about to ruin it even worse, aren't we, Zempro? Like Saturday into Sunday. Your sleep schedule is 7 p.m. to 1 a.m., Chen. How do you do that? That's crazy. It depends if Chroma wins. If Steel wins, it won't be terrible. It's okay. I mean, it's fine either way. I'm happy to do it. Listen, I am happy to get Tetris done. Right now, it is all I'm living for. Oh, the adjustment for Dillan. All right, let's see if it's going to work out. Yeah, sort of. Kind of works out. Dillan makes it work. 138 for Torsza, 79,000 for Dillan. So Dillan's got to win this one. Force that game 5. You sleep around 2:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. Oh, no, don't worry, Zempro. You cannot burn me out. I know it's crazy. I like to work. I also like to loaf around like the most worthless bum, but I also love to work. I'm very good at both working and doing anything other than working. Like that. I like those two modes. $236 Torsza, 178 Dillan. You can give me a 12-hour marathon. Do it. I don't care. Let's get that Tetris. You know, we need more Tetris. I'm not exactly thrilled to have to, you know, delay tournaments for September. But it will be good because there's a lot of stuff I have to sort of get done, and having some time where I don't have to think about anything, you know, Tetris related will be good. 208 for Dillan, 284 for Torsza. Just going to put Zempro in charge of everything for a month. See if the place is burned down. All right, Torsza kind of fighting here. Long bar gets over. Okay, good. Opens up that right side. You try to do 2 a.m. to 10 to 12. It's crazy. I mean, I get it. Like, I get it. I'm that person naturally. But the more I think about it, the more it's just like, I don't know. You wake up at noon and it feels like the day's already over, right? Now that I'm waking up early, like my days feel so much longer. And, you know, fuller. 284 for Dillan. 371 for Torsza. Van Dweller late night delirium. I know it's not ideal. It's all right. We'll get through it. 417 Torsza. Oh, it's piled high right in the middle. I think this is going to give Dillan a shot to catch up a bit. We'll see if he can. Dillan's board complicating now. Oh, he didn't? Yeah, all right, there he goes. Oh, look at that. Comes down very nicely. And Dillan with the Tetris. 404, 427 Torsza. Torsza is hurting Chiller right now. Let's get Torsza a T. All right, there it is. Oh, he's gonna miss the T. Come on. The Tugi spin. That's not very nice to Tugi, guys. Tugi is excellent. And Tugi, is it just me or is Tugi like starting to turn a corner? Like, Tugi's about to jump up a tier, you know? If he hasn't already. 443 for Torsza. Into 19 at 467. 433 for Dillan. All right, Dillan transitions in without a Tetris here. Gets a long bar quickly. This is going to be good for him. Who is the top Australian player? Well, yeah. Oh, Chef O. You're saying he's in DAS. He's like fourth in FMS. You mean Tugi? I mean as a roller. I mean he's taking on a new form in a roller as a roller. All right, 568 Torsza, level 22. 560 Dillan. All right, Tetris. Dillan, 617 now in the lead by about 40,000. Oh, stands up that J piece. Tetris, Dillan, 646. Torsza still trying to bring this board down. Open, Tetris, Torsza. All right, Tetris Torsza creates a gap, though. So that's going to restrict him to a triple, and then... Oh, he's going to stand up that J piece. That gets him Tetris ready, but... Hey, it keeps covering as the bar comes in. 671, and now Dillan has really put some distance between him and Torsza. It's about 126,000 point lead, and yeah, Torsza is not going to be able to survive. Dillan is going to tie it up, so that's what we always want, a decider. So Dillan, you are good. Henry says, I want a non-American to win, but I also want a decider. What? You know, you just don't want Americans. I mean, don't blame all Americans for what just a few Americans do. Otherwise, you're just as bad as what those bad Americans are doing, right? That make them bad. Yes, it is decider time. Where's the decider? Oh, I gave you a decider, right, Zempro? I did. I put his decider on there. There it is. All right, good. Oh, I got to italicize it and put it right here. There it is. Dillan. It goes over Dillan. All right. Wait, do you have the decider SVG? I don't think you don't need an SVG. Why do you need an SVG? You have... Is there an SVG? I don't think there is one. All right, looks like both players are ready. So 6395EO, 6395EO, both players are ready. Let's get them started. Game number 5. Torsza and Dillan, the winner of this one single solitary match, moves on to round 2 to take on whoever it is that's in round 2. Oh yeah, it's gonna be that person. You know who that is, right? Wallbant. Wally the Bant. All right, Dillan, 2 Tetrises. Torsza, no Tetrises so far. There's one. YouTube, how are you doing over there? Books is here. Borrow is here. Book says, this is a great Australian streaming time. Please keep this up. Who is the top Australian player, by the way? Right now, I'm going to say Chef O. But there are other players in the past who are great. There was Moodoos was a nice player. Chiller is a nice player. Zeal was a good player. Noodle, right? Noodle. But there hasn't really been an Australian player that has sort of broke through to, to the like S tier kind of Tetris players, right? Nice, nice players, consistent players, get into Masters a lot. Hasn't been one yet, I think. Oh no, Dillan! What the heck? Dillan is gonna top out at 110, and Torsza and his torso-less camera is gonna continue on in this tournament. Dillan, you played well, but you are now out of Das Masters. Dillan, it's been great to have you back in these events. Hopefully you continue to try to play in some of the events. You've done a great thing by being a great tapper. And I don't know. It's been nice to have Dillan playing events lately. Honestly, it's been great. Torsza, it's been fine. It's okay. Let's give you your 3. Torsza, congratulations. You will be moving on to round 2, and you will be taking on Wallbant. So let me go ahead and report this. We'll show you. It's time for your hiatus. No, don't do it. Come back for... Dillan, what would you play another STM mode? What STM mode would you play? I need to know if you would play another one. 3-2 decider. Monthly the Tetris. All right, I'll show you the bracket. All right, bracket time. What have we done? We have advanced Torsza into the next round to take on Wallbant. He says he would play no next Fox. Well, he already did play that. Low bars is good. Would you play in Tap Masters again? You're addicted to low bars? Oh, added to low bars. Oh, I thought you said addicted. Okay. Fine. It's too late for me right now. Okay. Anyway, so Wallbant and Torsza, that means, I think, Zempro, does that mean I'm going to be up at midnight again? Is that what that means? I think that's what that means. All right. Well, anyway, I don't have the schedule slide. No, it doesn't. What does it mean? Oh, that's blue. Oh, I see. Okay. Well, we'll figure it out. I just do what the Discord schedule tells me to do. Means Wallbant Torsza Monday. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Do it. Okay. That is it. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. Appreciate that. Here's all the wonderful people who have supported the stream. There you are. Thank you, everybody, for supporting this stream. We'll let that run by again just so we can make sure you get that extra thanks. There you are. Thank you, everybody, for supporting the stream. Appreciate it. And also, thank you for our patrons. I'm taking everything, man. I'm taking everything. You have some of the assets. I don't know. Well, I guess you do have them. Well, you've got the assets. Anyway, thank you, patrons, for continuing to support this channel despite midnight, Vandy. All right, patreon.com/monthlytetris. Head on over there if you want to support the channel, make an ongoing pledge. Thank you. Everybody on the screen, you are great. There's a couple more who've added themselves in the last 48 hours, and I will get you added to the slide. Thank you. Scott Gray, Jane the Window, K9 Tacky, Corporal Shelby, Troy Dan, Kim M, Rogue Potato, Cacket, Mila, and Jason. You're doing great. Thank you. It's the only match on Monday. That's fine. Don't worry. I can't afford you, Zempro. You're outside. I mean, I can afford you a couple times to go to a cat show with Sue, but I can't afford you. You're too good. You're out of my price range. All right. Anyway, thank you, patrons. Prize pool. We had a big contribution from Madelsberger, $100 from Madelsberger. That's going to get us up to $171.61. since. Yeah, there's some cat show or a cat convention, and she wanted to go to it, and I was like, well, I gotta stream. It's a solo match. She's like, no, that's fine. And she sounded disappointed. And I'm like, maybe for once, it's one match, I'll find someone to do it. So I took an hour. I created a simplified scene with just what was needed without all my crazy stuff. You don't even have the video in the background, Zempro. You have a screenshot of the background. I didn't even give you a video. Like, I just made it dead simple. So I'm like, you know what? It's worth it. What the heck? Do the nice. Madelsberger said, buying the right to be offended by any high hertz shenanigans. All right, good. Thank you, Madelsberger. Yeah, we still have 7 codes left, so you did a good job, everybody. Tomorrow, hang out with Zempro. There'll be some Stupid Tetris Monthly Futures mop-up to do. That's going to be a semifinal match between Nima and Sam the Speedrunner. That's at 5 p.m. U.S. Central Time. 2 p.m. U.S. Central Time. It's going to be a Dash Masters Blue prelim. It's going to be Chroma versus Steel. Is that a rematch? Wait, Chroma and Steel? Chrome and Steel. What? Those are metals. Okay. Yeah, so there you go, everybody. Have a beautiful day. YouTube, thanks for hanging out. Sorry that I was loopy, but I'm very tired because I'm a wimp. Have a great night, YouTube. See you tomorrow. Well, actually, you won't. YouTube, if you want to see this stuff, it's only going to be on Twitch tomorrow. It's not going to be on YouTube because I don't have Zempro streaming to both. So you're going to have to watch on Twitch. Sorry. I'll upload it, though. I'll upload the stuff from Twitch to YouTube. So it'll be on there. It just won't be live. All right. Take care, YouTube. Bye-bye. And Twitch, I love you. My one true love, Twitch.